Okay. Your shoes. Okay, we're alive again.
Oh, God.
God.
Alive.
We're alive, yes. Okay. So we're doing Google Hangouts now. Because apparently Discord
Look at the
and
thumbnail.
all of that.
What's the thumbnail?
Oh my God, what a disaster. Okay.
Hype stream part 2. Love it.
Okay. Oh my God.
But what changed? What happened? I mean, I know you said your internet died, but what are you doing now?
The internet just had a complete, it just shit its pants. So we're starting the we're online, or we're live now too. So hi everyone who's joining, who's rejoining. My God, I apologize tremendously for that. But you know, when you're not a streamer, your computers aren't really meant for that. So this is kind of at least you're making it interesting.
Yeah,
Set up a backup plan in case something goes wrong.
Trying to make up for our failure. Or the internet.
Well, this is
failure.
the backup plan. We're going to Google Hangouts.
Okay,
so.
plan C. Fine, whatever.
I was wondering
Plan
why I
C.
didn't hear.
I don't know what Plan C is. I think Plan C
Did you look
is.
at my message on Facebook?
Wait, hold on. I can't. You're talking. What?
Oh, sorry.
I messaged you on Facebook what we could do.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me.
Because Nico said he could.
Okay. Hey, Aiden, how about you explain what we're doing with rebranding while I make sure that everything's great here?
Okay.
Because I taught you earlier, so you know. No, just talk about what we're like rebranding
this
wise.
one? Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So we have the idea of rebranding the Kenshin series because we felt like the name the Kenshin series was a little long, a little clunky, and it was also kind of connecting it to the prior fan films. And so something more like Kenshin Studios would be a little bit more unique and give you guys a better idea that this is something new that we're trying. And also it's shorter and easier to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as clunky of a name.
It has a better ring to it.
Yeah, and then that logo that we were showing you before the internet died the first time, that was reminiscent of the Toho logo. That's what we have in mind right now for our placeholder. We don't really know exactly how it's going to end up finalized, but that's what it is right now.
Yeah. So, okay, so we got everyone back now, right? You need Sean, Nico, Danielle. Okay, good, we're great. All right, now can you guys hear us again? Are we like good again?
We lost half our viewers.
We can hear you, and
fine.
I think the stream can hear you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Holy shit. Okay. What we're also gonna quickly do is just send out another shared link so that people can watch this, just in case.
Yeah.
So everyone send the message, share it to everyone.
Okay.
And while that's going on, we can move on to the next thing.
Until the internet crashes again
Yes,
and it's rendered useless.
So Danielle, would you be able to talk about the Kenshin Studios? That's I'm gonna have to memorize that now. What we're gonna be doing at G-Fest this year.
Oh, well, we will be having an Artist Alley table in the Artist Alley. I forget what room it's in, but I don't think that really matters. But
I
we're
thought
gonna
you said it was in the same room as last year, right?
Yeah, it's downstairs, all the way on the right, past the escalators. I think it's Love A and B. I think that's the room number. But we will be selling Kenshin Studios merchandise. There we go. I designed a poster, a really cool print of Kudajira looking cool.
What?
What's up? Can you not hear me?
Well, they died, but we're still
No, there they are.
We're back.
There they are.
Oh,
They're
okay.
like frozen though.
Okay,
Okay.
we had a little heart attack. Okay, finish whatever you're doing.
Danielle, I guess you
I think I'm good.
continue.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll be selling.
Yeah, just keep on going.
Kenshin merchandise with the poster,
Can you give me this?
cool Kudajira
Sure.
print.
Yeah.
And we'll be selling a Kudajira figure.
Yeah.
It's like I forget how big it is. Is it 3
It's a few
inches?
centimeters.
The size. It is. What do you think that is? Like,
that's like a good.
is it the 2 point?
Oh no.
5
centimeters.
Yeah, 5 centimeters.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they see it too. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like something's not right with our internet still.
No, there's not.
Just gotta chug through it, man. Like
This is a
just
disaster.
go through it like it's mud, and we're
Okay.
soldiers. Just
We're,
push through it.
All right. Sean, plan C. Sean, plan C.
More like Plan
Okay,
B.
wait, really? I don't think that'll fix anything. Your guys' internet is still bad.
Oh,
Okay, because
man.
the other everybody else can still see and hear us well.
Yeah.
It's just you guys. So even if we try Plan C, you guys will still be pixelated. Plan Z.
Plan Z. It's lemon
Plan Z.
center.
Yeah, so it's
Plan Z.
just hey, can you guys hear us right now?
Yes.
Yes. do you gonna like
Just
pass the
keep
torch
describing
to, like,
everything we're doing at G-Fest.
Oh, all right. So basically,
Just keep describing everything we're doing at G-Fest.
Okay. Well, besides we're gonna have a cute little Kudajira figures that will be really, really neat to get. You know, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys.
Show 'em.
Oh, okay, well, hold on.
And
hold
at my
on.
table, I'll be getting I have a bunch of prints I'm selling. I have this cool Godzilla one from the Burning Godzilla from King of the Monsters. I got a bunch of Orgas too, because this year he turns 20, so it's kind of celebrating him.
Oh yeah.
And I'll also be doing commissions for $10. Like you could just go up to my table, tell me what to draw, give me money, and I'll draw it.
give me money.
And give me yeah, you know, I got to make a living somehow.
Yeah.
But super cheap, and it'll be really cool to see you guys if you're going to G Fest, and we'll be meeting up. And yeah, you love Godzilla 2000. Good choice, good taste. But yeah, it'll be really cool. Got posters, got prints, and I got pins too. I'm gonna be selling
you wanna
pins.
show
And
me?
yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Well,
also
we can, 'cause we're in
selling a
this open.
shirt.
Yeah.
We're also
yeah.
selling shirts with Kudajira on it. That's gonna be rad.
Are you
So
selling
that's pretty much all we're
are you selling Kudajira? Kudajira stickers?
Oh,
Oh man,
Cuda.
I should do a Kudajira with the updated design, which we will be showing later.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I don't know if we'll be able to show it. Well, I might be able
yeah,
to.
you can send a
Put it
picture,
on
you can
Discord
send a
and I
picture to
can-
one of us, and we can put
I
it
can
up.
show it here.
That's true.
There's always screen share.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh yeah, that's true.
so we're still doing good, right?
You guys look a lot better than what you.
Yeah.
You're on live
Just
support right
do it
now?
quick while the internet's still
Okay,
alive.
so while we can, we're gonna show you guys the merchandise real quick. So these are the Kudajira figures that we have. These are ready to go. We bought. So we have 10 of these.
It's so cute.
Then we have a 8x10 poster of Kudajira himself. So we're going to be selling this
Oh, that turned out so nice.
as well.
That was nice.
Yeah.
So we
Kind of
have
an
have-
updated design show reveal
right there. Yep. If you have a quick eye, you can get a little bit of a glimpse of what he's going to look like. There's 5 of these as well in total. Then we have a 11x14 poster of the Kenshin series itself. So if you guys remember from Wrath of the Hybrid, you guys might know who these guys are, and you might know who this is. So
Yeah, but those are our original characters, so they're just being brought back into our
Right.
new series. That doesn't mean it's a part of
yeah,
it.
so they're not the fan fiction characters. We're bringing them and we're
And
kind
there's
of
multiple of those posters.
remaking. Yeah, we're doing. There's 5 of these as well. So because that's all I could afford to make. Then the last thing will be the shirts, which I'm actually really excited about. Right here.
Yeah, they look great.
So here's the shirts
I like this.
right there.
I like,
You
I
get a
like
little
how,
octopus.
yeah, you get a little
Oh yeah, because they're from Custom Ink, so there you go. Not sponsored.
squid.
Hey, Custom Ink, do you want to sponsor us? We could use the money.
Sponsored by Dollar Shave.
It actually looks really good, the design.
Audible.com/Kenshin Chaos.
So-
Anything available
Yeah,
online.
we'll yep. Okay, so Move faster, Chris! Stop it! Stop pressuring me. All right. So yeah, so that's the stuff that we're going to be selling. So we hope for those of you who are going to be at G Fest that you guys can come up and say hi to us at the Artist Alley and all that. Now, I'm going to answer a quick couple questions. So some of you are asking if we are going to be doing an online store as well. We have plans at G Fest. So for instance, like at the table, we'll have a piece of paper. And let's say we sold out of all the Kudajira figures and you wanted one. What you can do is you can write your name, get your address, all that stuff. You'll pay us, and then what we'll do is it's kind of like making an online pre-order for like a Bandai figure or something. So you'll give us the money, and then as soon as we get into production, we'll make more for you, and then we'll ship it out to you, and there you go. Same thing goes for the shirts or the posters. If you want them, we'll fill out like an online form, and then we'll get that out to you. As far as after G Fest, we do have plans for some type of online store that we can try to build for you guys. I know as far as
there's free
shirts,
ones you can make.
Yeah, I know as far as shirts, we can do T-Spirit, right?
That's what Teespring. That's what
Teespring, yes. So we can try that as well. So yeah. But Danielle said it perfectly. So that's the stuff we're doing at G Fest. Oh, the other thing we're doing.
Can I just send Aiden the money through
PayPal?
PayPal?
Yeah. So the other thing we're doing at G Fest that we're really excited about is the meet and greet. So similar as we did last year, for those of you who were there, we did a meet and greet where we gave away some. Oh, thank you. We gave away the soundtracks to a couple of people. So what we're going to do this year, because I'm not sure if we can sell the Kudajira figure at the artist table, so we might be selling them at the meet and greet. So you'll see them there on the table, but that'll be for like, showing them off, and then at the meet and greet we'll be able to sell them. I'm not sure if we can sell them at the table. That's up to the Artist Alley coordinator guys if we can do that or not.
You can display them, right?
Yeah, we can display them, I think, but I don't know about selling them because technically they're a figure, so I think they would want that relegated towards the dealer's room, and we don't have a dealer's room table, so I don't know how that works. But
they're only 5 centimeters.
I know, right? Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we can get away with it. If not, then we'll sell them at the meet and greet. But we're still going to do. Yeah, so we'll still do the meet and greet though. We're planning on Oh, thank you, Gabe. That's awesome, man. We still plan on doing the meet and greets. We're still trying to figure out if we want to do it every day for the convention. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll for people who can't show up on a certain day, we would still like to do a meet and greet for those people. So if it is every day, we will be doing them. I want to try and figure out a way because we'll have to work around the panels as well, and then we'll also have to work around the concert that will be going on Saturday, I believe it is. Danielle, the concert, Kaiju Crescendo, I think. So we'll work around that, and also the schedule. We're gonna try and work around, us being at the Artist Alley because that's new for me and Danielle. We've never done that before, so we don't know, how that's gonna work out. But we'll still try and make the meet and greet work. And what we'll do there is we'll just have, just a meet and greet. We'll just talk and have fun, and you guys get to. The whole team's not going to be there, unfortunately, like last year. But you'll be able to meet me again, Danielle, and Vinny, because we'll be there. So, yeah. Okay. Seems like we're good now. Thank God. So next, we're going to talk about the future projects. So this is basically what we have lined up for you guys. Now, we have been, if you read our latest blog post, now, if you aren't signed up on a newsletter or anything or up to date on what we're doing, I strongly recommend. Do it right now. Yeah, I strongly recommend going into the description and looking at all of our social media links and our Blogspot website. That will give you all the information, all updates that are going on. We just made a really big update a couple weeks ago that went over a couple things that we're actually talking about today. But one of the things is our future projects. So the two things we have at the moment that is in production, I guess you could say pre-production, is we have a comic book, and the comic book we're really excited about because we're going to delve deep into the backstory of the villain that you guys remember him from Wrath of the Hybrid, the main bad guy villain who was throwing around Vorticia all the time. So we're bringing him back into our, I guess, soft reboot, original recreation of it. But we want to make him be more of a dynamic villain. So that story is going to be dedicated to him and how, you know, he, without giving away too much, just his backstory and how he became the tyrant that he becomes. So then the next project we have, which will be our first animated feature, well, at least in this, you know, rebooted kind of state that we have, is going to be called Kenshin Chaos. Now, unfortunately, since we're on Google Hangouts, I can't show. Well, I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Let me see.
Share the screen.
Yeah,
Right there.
But be
Let's
very,
see.
very cautious about it. Like, I'd pull up the image first and then.
If they crash, we'll put up a picture of it.
Or
Right.
I can just pull it up here. You want me to
Yeah.
just
Do you
that?
want to pull it up there? That way I don't mess anything up here.
Yeah.
Because yeah. Okay, so Anton Grayson. So the one who worked for Belial that's not
There it is.
the canon. So that's Kenshin Chaos. That's the working logo for Kenshin Chaos. So there you go. Awesome. That looks great, actually.
Yeah.
That worked out. So
Actually, as soon as I saw the logo, I began experimenting in Blender with it.
well, there we go. So but yeah, Anton Grayson. So unfortunately, I know what you're saying. The one who worked for Belial. You're thinking of the end credit scene for Wrath of the Hybrid for Kaiju Fantasy Battle. That's completely gone. That didn't happen. So that's like non-canon, non-whatever. That's just gone.
Did we not
So-
say his name? Is that why you're not saying it?
No, that was supposed to be for.
No, I mean like the character that's in the comic. Are we not saying his name on
Oh
purpose?
no, the funny thing is we don't have his name yet. Pre-production.
Mhm.
So.
Oh,
Yeah.
because we're gonna rename it.
yeah. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
I
what?
didn't think
We
were
do
gonna-
have his name.
Yeah,
Right?
I
Oh
it's
yeah.
the K.
It's still
Isn't it
the same name. Okay.
Isn't it with the K?
Yeah, Kitamura. That's his name.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
I was wondering, what?
There we go.
I
Yeah.
was wondering why you were
I-
jumping around his name. Like
I was
that.
thinking of another. Yeah, if there was another character that we had. Okay.
So it's
So-
it's the backstory of Kitamura.
There we go. Backstory of Kitamura. So
I'm worried
Yes.
about even saying the other character's placeholder name because I know that could be a spoiler.
Well, you guys will find out once
yeah,
you see
you'll
it.
find out.
Once more about the comic comes out, you'll find out.
Yeah. So the next thing, yeah, like I said, so we showed you the
Goji
Kenshin.
Fan 1993 is back.
Yay.
It's him. It's back.
So Kenshin Chaos, that's the other project that we're doing, and this one we're actually really excited about because we're still kind of doing our fan series kind of thing, but this isn't connected to the trilogy that we did. This is going to be its own thing, its own standalone, self-contained little fun story, and basically it's just going to be Kutajira just kicking butt on all these other monsters that you all know and love. And yeah, so if you like certain characters in the kaiju genre, be prepared to cry because we're gonna ruin your childhood. So, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna now open up to Q&A. Yeah, we'll just start taking questions and we'll see here. Okay, so first off, I see one thing. Redzilla 631. Will Godzilla still be the trilogy? So the trilogy that we made, that's done. Like that's its own thing. That's done. We're good. That's whatever. Godzilla will be in Kenshin Chaos. So confirmed. There you go. But like I said, it's its own self-contained story. So that's it.
Yeah. So can I say a little bit about that? So basically, the idea was that we wanted to do something fan fiction or kind of like fan related with Godzilla, like Toho Kaiju and stuff like that, and other monsters, and just kind of get like a kickstart. So we had something to put out there and just like do something with our new characters and whatnot. And so basically, this is kind of like a mix between some of the new concepts we put with our new, like the new Kutajira, and then with old fan-related stuff. And we basically just have a bunch of cool characters that you guys will love in there. And I did the writing for it. I'm really happy with it because I think I do a lot of cool characters make cameos and stuff like that. So
Yeah, because originally the series we were just gonna have it be a bunch of random battles strung together with Kutajira fighting whoever.
Sure.
But then, as you know, talking through, we decided, well, maybe we should have some kind of story that connects all these battles in some way. So, yeah. Any messages you come up with?
Okay, Sean.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So,
Okay, Sean.
so let's see. Harbor Studios. How many new monsters did you come up with? Okay, so this is actually a really good question. We actually do. What?
said this many. I don't know.
Oh, we do have actually 2 other monsters in the works, but we're not going to show them. So
Possibly even more monsters, but really,
and
right,
possibly
right
but
now,
for
we're
right
just
now,
working on 2
for
other
right
ones.
now, we just have Kudajira and these 2 other monsters. So yeah, that's what we got so far.
Oh, my mom's watching the stream.
Hello, Danielle's mom.
I
Will you have figures? Yes, Mom, we will.
Yeah, we got 10 of them, so get them quick, because according to this chat, they're going to be gone quick. So,
Sean,
yeah.
You did clarify that the story in Kenshin Chaos is not connected to the canon in any way. Right?
Yeah. Do I need to say that again?
Yeah, just to make sure.
Okay. So what we're doing with Kenshin Chaos is that it's its own separate standalone series. It's not connected to anything else that we've done in the past or doing in the future. It's its own little thing. It's kind of like our last hurrah as fan fiction writers for Godzilla.
That's why they let me write it.
Yeah. And then after that comes out, then we're going into our original, just full-fledged, like that's what we're doing with that kind of stuff. So yeah. So no continuity with that.
all right, someone, Gabe.
Do you think that you could do something like that while G-Fest is still going, offer things online for people? Because there's a lot of people on here that say they want some, but they're not going to be able to order them.
Like I said, you come to the table, we'll write out an online form.
And if they don't all sell at G-Fest, then we may be able to sell them to you online.
Right. Yeah, but I don't want to bring anything home. So there.
You're going to try to sell them all.
I don't want to bring anything home. All right, let's see.
Nick, do you prefer ketchup or soy sauce? This is an important question to the Kenshin
Nick.
Studios.
Who's Nick?
I think it's plutonium 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nick 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see. Did you show the concept art of the 2 monsters? No, we have not yet. We haven't officially yet. Unless you're in this live stream that I did not too long ago. But what?
Oh, you did show it off there?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
But not officially. Not officially, so yeah. But you'll see them soon. You'll see them soon. Let's see.
TV's snoring so loud.
Hydrazilla98, is Kudajira going to somehow speak? Interesting that you say that, but I can confirm nor deny. Confirm nor deny.
There were many different concepts and ideas that have been thrown around.
Right, yeah. So Eddie, man, you can hang out with us at the meet and greet. That's where we're going to have that time where we can just hang out and chat for like maybe an hour or so. Yeah.
Will the chest mouth do something in the series? That's a good. That's a good question.
It will. So unlike the hybrid, Kudajira will actually do something with his chest in this,
it was
this
gonna
new
do
incarnation. It was gonna do something, but yeah, we had limitations.
And don't worry,
it did just without you didn't.
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
you don't.
You did it off screen.
Yeah, I did it
Off
off screen. Yeah. So.
But in the Kenshin Chaos series, you'll definitely get to see that used a couple times.
Oh
so
yeah.
Mm.
So yeah.
you can look out for that.
And remember the Kenshin Chaos. That's where you're gonna see the new Kudajira.
That's our first look.
Oh man, I wonder if I can. I
You
can probably show
you want me
that.
to do that right here?
I don't know if you have the picture.
Yeah, it's on the server.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So we're also about to reveal. Well, here, wait. Should we?
Oh yeah, big shout out. There's actually an official Kenshin series Discord server. If you guys like Discord, check that out in the description.
All right.
You want me to use that one or
The stats question.
Which one?
I think there was a T pose, right?
Yeah, there was a T-pose
You
one.
want me to use that one?
T-pose me.
I'd go lower because that's all
Lower?
concept.
You don't think it was up higher?
I don't think so. Maybe maybe keep on going. So, all right. Let's see. Gabe Del Toro. Will you make size stats for Kudajira? I mean, we haven't gone into detail about that yet. So, oh, perfect. All right. Okay, so we're gonna.
Like this for right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold off on questions for a bit because we want to be excited. Drum roll, please. We're going to show off Kudajira's new look for the new series. So here we go. This is Kudajira, the new and improved Kudajira.
I can focus.
Focus. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's the boy.
It's focusing a little bit.
Kinda hard
It
to
looks
see,
fine. Yeah.
but-
Yeah,
And
Click on
Will-
your icon if you want it to keep on there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
And there we go.
Yeah.
It's this way. There we go.
Keep it still, Aiden.
I'm trying.
Keep
Okay, there we go.
real. We're trying to be
It's moving the
professional.
opposite direction that I think it would.
Yeah. So
There you go.
there you go. That's the new Kudajira.
Freeze frame it, please, if you want to look at it.
So yeah. Now we'll also be probably uploading like a high res version of that on our blog, so stay tuned for that. So yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna see.
She's got a slight color palette change.
Yeah, definitely big color change. So let me see.
One of my favorite things is his new back.
So
Back looks awesome.
as far as size stats for Kudajira, we haven't made that yet. Is Kudajira basically going to destroy the planet? Almost.
I'm guessing
Actually,
Kudajira will be at least 30
Spoiler
feet.
questions.
What?
Spoiler questions. Come on. guys.
Spoiler questions. Will Kudajira have a French accent? Nope.
Hey, is
I don't
Kudajira
know.
do fight with
We have
Space
a
Godzilla?
mole
Who would
in this
win?
group. Someone's
We don't do who would win questions. 'Cause-
Yeah. Well, I'll say one thing. Space Godzilla is actually, unfortunately, one of the monsters that doesn't appear in the Kenshin Chaos thing because we just didn't want to use
Yeah.
Space Godzilla again. We already did a whole movie on him. So he's just not one of them that makes an appearance.
Oh,
But-
Zimzilla asks, is there a lore reason for the changes? And actually, yes.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. His whole look, color
Okay.
scheme.
We know he's
But technically, the other one isn't in this canon.
Yeah,
So-
and that's true
yeah.
too. I mean, the Wrath of the Hybrid version of Kudajira is his own thing, and then this one is a different thing. Yeah, it all is canonical and makes sense for the universe itself. So, all right.
Will Kudajira have a wife and pillow?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
dude, I should draw that.
If they don't make it, I'll make one.
I'll
Or-
draw
or-
one. I'll draw
Mass
the.
production.
I'll draw
Alright.
him looking all blushy and like, ooh.
Let's see.
It's Kudajira.
Kudajira, yeah. Let's see. Hardbar Studios. Will Kudajira have a beam out of his chest mouth?
He's got something in there.
Yeah. Well, he had one in Wrath of the Hybrid.
Out of his chest?
Mhm, yeah. He did a huge attack, almost basically killed Godzilla. But yes, I think in this one we are also going to do that as well. So
I guess we could kind
Um,
of change it to that, but I never intended it to be through his mouth.
let's see. Hydrazilla 98. Will Kudajira win every battle in this new series? I can confirm nor deny that.
It's gonna be a lot. I think I did a pretty good job making it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aiden
So, well-
balanced it pretty well.
Yeah. It'll be an interesting. It'll still keep you on your toes. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
We don't want to spoil it. We're pretty proud of how it is.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
really excited about it.
I think y'all
So
are.
we
doing
finally
really
caught
well.
up with the
Can we say
comments.
how
by
many
the way.
episodes there are? I think it's 12. right?
12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how many episodes. There are going to be 12, by the way.
And there's not.
Common
just
Gaming,
12
thank
monsters.
you. Kudajira seems badass. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Redzilla 631. Yes, Godzilla will appear in Kenshin Chaos only. That's the only place he'll appear. Should
And
Kudajira
many
have-
other monsters, not just Toho.
Yes. Should Kudajira have allies like Godzilla who help? Should Kudajira have allies? No, Kudajira stands on his own. He doesn't need nobody.
Mhm.
But we don't know yet because the main feature film hasn't been written. So
That's true too. But from what we've talked about, he doesn't need anyone. He's good.
at least in
Any
Kenshin
gore
Chaos,
or
he doesn't.
dismemberment? Any gore or dismemberment?
Oh,
Okay.
you can
This is a
definitely.
Oh, yeah,
question
they'll-
for me.
yeah.
I personally want it, but that's up to them.
Oh, there will
They'll
be.
be.
With
They'll-
the script, there's already a couple
Yeah,
of scenes
yeah.
that are like.
You'll-
yeah.
you'll
Give me a
get-
blank check.
You'll get your Wrath of the Hybrid levels of gore and more
Alright.
maybe. So
You guys
No,
heard
man,
it here
it'll be-
first. They gave me a blank
Space
check. I
Godzilla
gave them
gore.
as much gore as possible.
let's see. Best, yes. Make.
Don't worry, I
Kudajira
think I'm very good at doing stuff. I think I did a good job.
Hamid Gaming, make Kudajira vulnerable as well. Yeah, I mean he's not invincible, but He is.
not
I'm gonna stop him right there. Just don't worry about it. I think I did a great job at writing, and I'm really happy with it. And I'm somebody who really likes the vulnerability inside of villains. So just have faith in me, man. Okay, just do it. Just go watch my channel, Kikizilla 101. I do a lot of great stuff. I have great villains inside my show called Let's Talk.
Trust the
All right.
process.
Trust the process.
Yeah,
Trust
the process. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
All right.
Kudajira
So
dance.
maybe a deleted
Godzilla
scene.
dance.
Yeah, maybe a
to
deleted scene.
dance.
If I win the motion capture contest, sure.
To do a dance.
Right.
I think it's very
Well, we did get a
in-character.
partnership with EA, and we're gonna make a video game. Or were we not announcing that yet?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Oh.
I would not.
I didn't know we didn't announce the
Well,
Kudajira
yeah.
DJ.
The Kudajira DJ.
oh.
Yeah, but it's extra DLC. You gotta buy the season pass for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make sure to buy
It's an extra
extra
$90. So yeah.
If you want to unlock every one of his abilities, you have to buy microtransactions.
Yeah, and it's also in loot boxes. You have to pay it, but you aren't guaranteed to get that ability. So
You also have to pay a separate service to actually get into the servers.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're going back to old school PlayStation 3, where you have to pay an additional online pass to even play online. So yeah, it's just kind of
Make an Alpha King Ghidorah / Hydra as Kudajira's arch nemesis. That would be cool. Like a Hydra type.
Kudajira does have his arch nemesis in development right now, so just have to wait and see who those two monsters are going to be.
Come on, you two, make him have allies, because he would have a kick-ass team by his side. Well, maybe other people just slow him down.
We'll see how it turns out in the first thing. Yeah.
Just wait for Kenshin Chaos. Trust in the process.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Not to mention all the extra content you have to read to understand the game right. Exactly. Let's see.
Are you guys in need of a kaiju I have no need for?
If you can find a modeler to make it.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
it costs a lot of money.
Oh, actually, while you guys are also still coming with questions, I also wanted to talk about a little about the Patreon page. Now, the Patreon page that we have right now, it's not super.
All the extra content.
It's not something that you have to sign up right now for, because we don't have any content. So we totally understand for you guys not signing up on the Patreon right now. But the other thing is that keep in mind that the Patreon will not be charging a monthly fee like normal, like a lot of Patreon guys are doing. What it is that we're doing the pay per content drop. So for instance, with Kenshin Chaos, let's say that releases, you're a patron of ours. As soon as that episode releases, that's when you'll get charged. That's when you'll basically donate to us every time an episode comes out, every time a comic issue releases. That's kind of what we're talking about when it comes to Patreon. So you can sign up now, and then when the content comes out, that's when you'll be charged. So it's not like a monthly thing that there'll be like months of drought, because we have to develop all this stuff. It's going to take some time. So you won't just be throwing us money wasted because there's no content coming out every day or so.
You'll only pay when we actually.
Yeah, you only pay as soon as the content releases. And like I said, there are benefits. You can go to our Patreon page, and there's the reward tiers and all that stuff you can go check out. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that for some people, because I know some people might be like, well, there's nothing that they're making right now, so why should I sign up? So that's
Fair point.
why. So don't worry. If you are signed up, don't worry. You're not going to get charged until way later, until stuff actually starts happening. So, yeah.
And Hamid Gaming, that's why we have Vinny, our own composer, because we will be making.
Yes. The rest of the Kenshin Studio production projects, all that stuff, all of it is going to have original soundtracks by Vinny, because he's just done an amazing job with us for Wrath of the Hybrid.
Even with Kenshin Chaos, probably Kujira will have his own theme.
Oh yeah.
But we'll still have like Godzilla's theme and stuff like that. And
So
it's good timing that we're still in pre-production, because he's such a big shot right now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
doesn't have time for the little guy.
Let's see.
I'm just
I have a question for everyone here, including the chat.
We just asked for a waifu bell.
Oh my god. Don't worry, Danielle will get on that.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sketching it right now.
Well, Godzilla have a new model in the trilogy. In the trilogy?
There's no trilogy with Godzilla. That's already done. So
The only thing that will
Series in
contain
general,
Godzilla is
yes.
Kenshin Chaos.
yeah, the only thing that Godzilla's appearing here, I want to make this really clear. Kenshin Chaos is the only fan fiction thing we're doing with Godzilla and other related kaiju characters with our own. After that, everything is original. No Godzilla, just our own original characters and stuff like that. So really need to make that clear. Zimzilla, how many riders do you guys have? 3. Me, Aiden, and Nico. So
Will Kudajira be able to fly like Space Godzilla? If not, then maybe he should drink some Red Bull because it gives you wings.
Oh,
I don't know if
He
we've
could eat
ever
some kaiju to give him wings.
talked about. I don't know if we've ever talked about Kudajira being able to fly. I don't know.
He has other means.
Maybe.
Godzilla and Godzilla versus Hedorah.
Yeah, that'll be a deleted scene.
He uses his mouth.
And then once the whole series fails, you'll make a biography and say why I made Kudajira fly.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's see here.
Just like the it was the director who made Hedorah who made that biography.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I actually am really curious what his reasoning was for that.
So also, we had a question for you guys. While we're all asking questions here, what are you guys most excited about the potential of what we're going to be doing in the next couple of years regarding this? So also, I want to say that projected wise, nothing promised, but projected wise, we're thinking, what did I say? Q1 or Q2 of 2020 is when we're thinking of having the comic book drop, as well as the
late Q1,
series,
early
yeah.
Q2.
So that just gives you an idea of like whenever that's happening. But
if we were to make fan art, how does one send it, and will you accept it?
you can send it to any of our social media stuff. We would love fan art. We love that kind of stuff. I remember when we came out with Return of Space Godzilla, we got a crap ton of fan art, and it was awesome to see. Yeah, and we'll share it definitely because we appreciate it. You're taking the time out to make fan art of our original stuff. That's awesome. So yeah, send it to any Facebook, Twitter, any of our social media links. We'll do it.
Wrath of the Hybrid didn't get fan art, but it did get an IMDb page.
I know.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
Yeah,
You see that? It was like and none of us in the group made one. It was just some random guy decided, hey, I'm just going to put this up, and now it's there forever. It's like that. That's really cool. So,
I should submit a review on it.
Yeah. Hamid Gaming, the series with Kudajira in the comic. Oh wait, I think we. Oh, here we go. Hamid Gaming. I recommend Kudajira evolving just slightly by every episode, eventually being an indestructible life form. Oh, he's already an indestructible.
I think we do a good job at keeping with what we want with Kudajira, but also making it really interesting and very progressive. That's why, because like you said, originally the idea was just to do a bunch of battles, but then I suggested the idea that we could have a connected story that would make people feel a little bit more connected to it.
Connect all the battles rather than just being a bunch of random
It's
stuff.
not
And it has a better payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have a story to it with actual human characters too. So
Dylan the Night Owl, are there any series / things that inspired you guys besides Godzilla with the Kenshin series? Okay, here this will be a question that everyone will ask here, or answer. Nico, we'll start with you.
I gotta really think about this one. I mean, a lot of it.
That is kind of hard because it really did start with Godzilla. That's why
it has literally just been Godzilla. But I mean,
the first film was literally just Godzilla.
Yeah.
And so was the second.
I would say it may be a way to maybe help us here. Like, I think, Godzilla's like one of those things.
I don't know. I think from like the very first one, it was meant to be, just super fun. We had no intentions on becoming better at this. We just kind of wanted to have a lot of fun with it. Then you came to the idea of wanted to make the second film animation so we could make it, we could have what we want.
No, because I told you I was not going to do more game footage. Yeah. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Good decision.
I'm not doing that again. So,
and then
I
think from there we really pushed ourselves, to become better. So which with each and every step throughout the process of making these films, we really wanted to become better, and we really wanted to make something incredible with this third film with what we had, and I thought we did an excellent job at it.
Yeah. Danielle, you said that you had an inspiration?
Yeah, Bionicle. Like the
Really?
Bionicle lore. Yeah.
I love Bionicles.
Like, it's like, it is toys, but there's a style to it.
No, the
I
lore
really
behind Bionicles
And
is
the
really
lore.
big.
And
Yeah.
also a little bit of Dragon Ball Z. I
Oh.
will admit.
Nico likes that.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super.
His shirt totally doesn't say that.
Right, yeah.
Do you guys like Gatling guns?
I think for me, when it came to like Wrath of the Hybrid, having more of a character story as well, not just having monster battles, but I think, yes, Godzilla inspired me too, but I think also just having a really good character narrative, giving backstory to characters and stuff. I think that's just all other. I want to see more monster films have more of a focus on humans rather than just having them kind of be like this side thing. So, because to me, what makes a really good kaiju movie is half great monster action, but then half great characters that you can follow and actually care about. So, yeah.
I think Hammond Gaming will be pretty happy.
Yeah. Let's see. Patricia, what is happening after Kenshin Chaos and the comic book of yours? Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we can delve into this a little bit. So,
Nothing. What?
yeah, it's just that. So after those are kind of like the appetizers for what we have planned later. So we are in our early, like really early stages of our main feature, which is like the first installment of the Kenshin storyline that we're trying to tell, the movies. Yeah, we are like wanting to do full movies. So if you thought that Wrath of the Hybrid was long, well, now we're gonna want to even up it again. So so we're gonna be coming out with that, but that's way later down the road. Like we're like way down the road. We do also want to make more background stories for our other characters. So like if you guys remember Lieutenant Amy, Yuki, and Cousins. What are you doing?
I was trying to look at the view count.
Oh,
We got 21 people, damn.
So we do want to make more backstories for a lot of our characters as well, with like spin-off stories and stuff. So there's other things we definitely have planned down the road. But right now, the main focus are the two the comic book and Kenshin Chaos, and then as well the main feature film that we're gonna do. So, but that's a good question. Thank you. I just want to make sure we didn't pass anything else here.
Oh, Taylor's watching.
Oh, dude, Taylor, what's up,
Taylor.
man? Long time no
Answer
see,
his
man.
question.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to make sure we didn't skip anyone else.
Artsy said he's most excited for the plot of Chaos, but I think that's because he's my friend. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Hamid Gaming. We hope it succeeds too. Because I trust me, guys. This series is not gonna. It's not gonna go any. Would you stop it? It's not.
Did you read his comment?
This is the other writer, guys. This is but no, this series is not going to go anywhere without your guys' help. So trust us. We really hope that you guys will be with us for this ride and support us with whatever we want to do with this. So, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see.
I'm sorry, it was just really fun.
Oh, okay. Here's what
Try to stop.
Here's what Taylor's asking. Yeah, what do you think of Godzilla Rule 34? Well, we don't talk about that. We don't. Yeah.
Freaking awesome,
Yeah, we
man.
don't.
One thing we should do
Where I
with
get
that
my
guy's
desktop
that is
background.
put a 0 to TriStar.
Oh my
Go to
gosh.
Jira Rule 34.
Let's see.
What about Steve
Oh,
Martin
okay.
Jr.?
Spyro, this is a good question. Exactly. What about Steve Martin Jr.? Okay, so that character is still going to be a part of our story, but he just won't be named Steve Martin Jr., if that makes sense. Because of, obviously that's Steve Martin, that character for there. So he's just going to have a different name. But the character himself that we made him, that will continue in our like feature-length film. So, will the Kenshin Chaos be serious tone or lighthearted? So Kenshin Chaos. Oh yeah. So
Yes.
since it's Yes. I mean,
Yes.
I think since it's just a bunch of fun monster battles and stuff with a story tied through it all and still just being a bunch of fan fiction, I would look at it as just a fun fan fiction
there's a
type
couple
of story.
moments in there that are kind of serious.
Yeah, there's a couple dark tone.
Think of it like a
parts
shonen
in it.
anime where it has all of those points.
Right, yeah. So
I think it's fun, but it's like a fun series. It takes itself seriously when it needs to.
Right, but overall, it's just fun. It's just I wouldn't say it's lighthearted, but it's just pure kaiju fun action.
And if you're really attached to the characters that are fighting, then I think you're definitely going to find it a little bit more less
that's
lighthearted.
True too.
So
yeah, that's true. Oh, here we go. Dylan the Knight. Will mechs be featured in the Kenshin series? Maybe. We haven't gotten that far yet.
I think
there will be inside Chaos.
That's true. Yeah, in Kenshin Chaos. So, Patricia, I got a thing for you to make surprise film after Wrath of the Hybrid. Now we're good. We are good.
A mix of serious and lighthearted. I wouldn't say it's really lighthearted. I think. Do we even have any jokes in there? I don't really think.
No, there are no jokes in it.
Yeah, I would actually lean more towards serious, but it's really fun to watch the battles. Obviously.
Would you say there's moments in there that are unintentionally funny?
Yeah.
Maybe, especially after we've done editing them, and we don't even realize it ourselves, and then you guys point it out to us, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, okay, maybe that was unintentionally."
I could totally see that. I think there's some moments that are definitely like that.
Zimzilla 99. If we pitch suggestions, kaiju stories, characters, etc., would you take them into consideration? Of course, we would, because right now we're starting fresh, so it will definitely take any kind of suggestions that you guys have, and we'll see if it fits in what our vision is. And yeah, so definitely give us ideas and stuff, and we'll see if it happens.
Kind of like Ultraman Taiga series compared to Ultraman Gaia.
I've never seen any of the Ultraman series, Ultra Tiger, so I don't really know the tones of them. I know Ultraman overall is a pretty lighthearted series, but I know some.
Pretty,
I know that there's probably some parts that can get pretty dark. So
I think that Kenshin Chaos is a little bit darker than Ultraman.
I would just say it's going to be entertaining. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see.
Maybe we should just say there's definitely some moments in there that, like, even when I was writing it, I was worried about these guys rejecting it because they were so dark.
Yeah.
So if you want some serious stuff in there, there's some moments that will definitely make you.
Yeah. There was some parts where I'm already
thinking of one.
You will.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But they all accepted it. Like, really, like, there's barely anything I don't think we really changed.
There was nothing that was
about it. So I liked all
everything
of
was
it.
lit.
Yeah.
So, Hama Gaming. Though I love Godzilla Wrath of the Hybrid, the problem I had was that there was no sense of scale. Much. Will there be a sense of scale in the series? All right. Well, thank you for that too, because we didn't really get a lot of feedback for the hybrid. So, but yeah,
it's better than Space Godzilla.
Well, yeah.
I think it's just going to improve as time goes on.
So for a sense of scale, it's probably different for Sean because he's also the cinematographer because he animates a lot of this stuff. But for Nico, I don't know as well for him or Aiden. But as far as like me, when it comes to like cinematography or whatever, I do like to keep the camera at least somewhat far so you can at least see what's going on. I'm not a big fan of cameras being too close up and in your face and shaking and all that. But yeah, we could definitely try and work on getting some good scale and, making it feel like the monsters are big. So yeah, we can definitely,
especially bringing that to our attention, we'll definitely keep it in mind.
Thank you for that suggestion. So yeah. Spyro, do you plan on releasing trailers? Oh yes, definitely. Because without trailers, there's no way to promote anything. So yeah.
As far as the direction of battles, do you guys look more towards Showa/Heisei, etc. for instance?
Heisei. I think we've been Heisei since Return of Space Godzilla. Style. Yeah. So we're gonna. I think we're gonna stick.
I think we went a little Showa in the Return of Space Godzilla, but then
there were a couple parts.
When the Wrath of the Hybrid came in, I think we went total Heisei in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least for Kenshin Chaos, the way I did it, I looked more towards Legendary. I tried to get a good balance of physical combat in there, but the energy attacks were more built up and they had a little bit more of an impact.
And I think we tried to make that with Wrath of the Hybrid. There were a lot of physical moments of fighting, and then when it came to actual like beam attacks or anything, it wasn't
Heisei physical where they're just bumping into each other. So
oh, here we go. This is actually two questions that could be combined. Spyro says, yeah, what about a Kenshin video game? And then Hydrazilla98 says Kudajiro would be fun to play as. So I would love to make a Kenshin video game.
Yeah.
Maybe
we're doing Kudajiro DJ.
Oh yeah, that's right. But seriously, like as soon as we get maybe a good roster of characters, and if things can financially be set in the future, I would love to. That's not off the table. I would love to have some kind of fighting game, and
like
especially
Godzilla Monsters Melee.
Yes, I was gonna say if we were to make a Kenshin fighting game, it would be so heavily inspired by Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. Like it would basically be a spiritual successor. So, let's see. Hey, dude, you should make a prequel film before World Apocalypse. Well, the comic book. There you go. Hey, SP Goji fan, what's up, man? Let's see. Harbor Studios, if I could say one thing about Wrath of the Hybrid is that the physics were a little wonky. Blame Sean. No, I'm just kidding.
But again, I think it's you gotta. We've seen some of Sean's latest stuff. I mean, he's getting better and better.
And by the way, guys, we want to shout out real quick. I don't know if Sean is still with us right now because he's just kind of muted. But Sean's series Attack on Kaiju is looking so good.
Yeah,
so I strongly recommend you guys go to his channel and support him on that.
That'd actually be an interesting way to get Kudajiro into the community a little bit more.
Let's see. All right, Hamid Gaming, do you guys have faith that the Kenshin series will succeed? I have good reason to believe it will. What about you? I do. For me personally, I've gone through so many projects. A lot of you guys know my past. A lot of the projects didn't work, but this series, for some reason, deep down inside, I just have this gut feeling that this is going to be the one that's going to have its break. Like and as a good way, as like, this series for me personally has been a constant throughout the whole time I've been on the internet. Ever since I started, back in 2013, it has remained this one project that has stayed alive for the longest out of anything that I've done. And it's so special to me that I will do anything for this series to be successful. So I have full faith in it. Once again, I can't talk for anyone else in the team, but I'm pretty sure everyone else kind of has the same feeling about it. But yeah.
Once he accepted me as a writer, I knew it was going to succeed.
Hey, you're very confident in yourself.
No,
it's
it's
not a bad
serious. I'm just being overly cocky for humor, but no, seriously, with like Sean, Vinny, and Danielle, I mean, those guys are are so talented in everything they do. And Nico and Chris have been with this since the very beginning. I mean, if they can stick with it this long, I'm just new. I'm not really that important. But these guys, I mean, they all really, I do think that you guys are going to succeed.
Yeah, wanted to. I really do. Like I said, when Goji Fan fell apart and all that stuff, I made sure that this remained alive. I was like, I am not going to let that fall away with everything else, or what all that stuff like.
Just have this many people still working together. After
exactly.
This
yeah. So I mean, this core group of people right here, we are so dedicated. I mean, it's in the name Kenshin. That means passion, dedication. That's why it's named this. So
at least some Google results say that.
Some Google results say. Some results may vary. But yeah.
Well, too late to turn back now.
Let's see. Hammond Gaming, don't make. Oh, I like this. Don't make Kenshin video game using Game Guru. No, it won't. No, I'm done with Game Guru. That's for sure.
We're gonna use Super Mario Editor.
Super Mario Maker. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So Goji Rex 28. Will the Kudajiro model be released on SFM and Gmod? That is still TBD because we're very me personally, I don't know about Nico, but we're nervous about giving him to
at least this early
the masses this early, without trademarks and stuff like that. So
maybe after the first big movie comes out, it'd be
we're gonna keep them for a bit to ourselves, and then we'll see in the future. But if the cards are on the table for that, then we'll see. So I'm
planning to make Monster
whoa, whoa.
Arts Kudajiro figure.
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh.
SP Goji fan was talking to me about this earlier. Dude, if you could make that, that'd be awesome. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of work to make an SH Monster Arts, but hey, when you make it, show it to us because we'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Redzilla631. Will every monster in the trilogy get a figure? Okay, so once again,
I don't know why.
where's this trilogy coming from? Because we haven't talked about.
There's nothing.
There's no trilogy. There's no trilogy.
There's
So
a series, but
yeah, there's this a series, but I mean, yeah. So there's no trilogy right now. So, but we do want to release a figure of all of our monsters eventually. So that's on the cards, on the table, for whatever.
on the cards.
SP Goji fan,
trading
he's
card.
there. Kenshin series is going to be a success. SP Goji fan already believes it. That's what we need.
There we go. That's what we need.
Should make trading cards. That'd be
Jake's
rad.
That would be awesome.
Hey,
Hey, Daikaiju Legends is here. Hey, man, what's up? Nice to see you. Let's see. After
Been a
the
while.
film, can we see a dark and gritty retelling of, in the form of Shin Kenshin?
Shin
Oh.
Kenshin.
I see what you did
We'll
there.
reboot it,
doing that.
We'll reboot it. Yeah.
and Kudajiro will shoot lasers
Oh
out of
my
his tail.
gosh. Let's see.
Literally Kudajiro.
Hamid Gaming, is Gabra's bad day still a TBD?
That will be an official Kenshin.
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I still would love to do something with that, but right now my focus is primarily on this. So,
You should re-upload those onto Chris Kaizen, if you can.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. I was thinking if I was gonna do something with them, I'll do something big. So we'll see. Hey, Goji73's here. What's up, man?
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, I saw you in G Fest 2016, which was actually this shirt, but I was too afraid to say hi. Just like I was too afraid to say hi to him.
Let's see. You could ask the guys at Kaiju Assault to make a Kudajiro card for their game. Oh, that would be cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you make the Kool-Aid man. Well, Goji73, we definitely appreciate you popping in to say hello.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Coming to G Fest
Patricia.
this year, I'm not. Chris is.
Yeah.
Danielle is.
There's only 3 of us out of the team is going to be at G-Fest this year.
Oh,
so.
whoa.
What?
3.
Me, Danielle, and Vinny.
Are you going?
What?
Am I excluded from that? What?
Are you coming?
It's very strong. So let's look at
Don't tease me like that. Don't tease me in the audience, because I didn't even know that. Don't do that.
Sean and I are just left out.
Don't do that. All right.
I have good
Um,
going this year.
Let's see.
I do
Patricia.
too. Money.
Yeah. I mean, I almost couldn't have gone, but I made it work. So
I'm saving money to put back into
Patricia. Yeah, exactly. Patricia Rocha, how many monsters are in the series? So far, the original monsters, we only have 3. So that's how many we have.
And for Kenshin Chaos, there's 12 episodes, but there's more than 12 monsters.
Oh yeah, Kenshin Chaos, you're gonna get your fair share of fan service for sure.
Oh yeah.
Jake says don't
Let's see
see
here.
My head is hurting.
Don't do
knowing
it.
that Goji 73 is not here.
Let's see.
I'm not toying with anyone.
Also, I want to, while we're also waiting for more questions, I also wanted to say that all the proceeds that we'll be making at G-Fest at the Artist Table, that money is going directly back into the project.
Yeah.
So that's, that's that. Well, directly back into the project. So you guys are getting paid too. So that's kind of the, so, but yes, there also is other NDA contracts that we've signed for the Artist Alley that are going to be also,
Kid Del Toro is just totally into this anime stuff.
I know he is. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's any like other cool thing we can say now, but I don't think there's much.
Right now.
Yeah.
Did you say how many issues are going to be for the comic series?
Oh, yeah. The comic series, we're still kind of debating if we're going to have. I think we maybe sat around 7 issues. 7 to 10, I think, is where we were thinking of. But we just have to we have to make the story outline first, and I think once we get that, we'll be good. So.
And another thing you were talking about on my stream, but you didn't mention here, was that you were wanting to make sure that this extra content was
Yes.
not
Okay. Yes. That. Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
So one of the biggest things is that I want to make sure that when we're making these spin-off, standalone, the comic book, and this extended lore stuff, that it is not required material for the main installments. So you can still watch the main installment, the main movies, whatever, and you'll still be up to date. But if you want to know a little more about a certain character, then that's where that supplement material comes from, the comic book or the whatever little other spin-off things. Because I myself am not a fan of like a series coming out and then all of a sudden they require you to read like all these novels and all these comic books and all this
Halo
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, Halo 5 is a good example. We're not going to do that. So we're going to design and write these stories in a way that the spin-offs and those extra pieces of content, those are just going to help enrich the lore if people want to know more about a certain character. But it's never going to be a requirement to understand the basic plot. That's, yeah. So thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah, and good question. Will the comics be physical or digital?
We're going to try to do both. So we're going to try to do a first run that will be physical. And then once that runs up, then the rest of it will be digital. And we hope that maybe we can do like the same style that comic books do. They come out with like the issues and then they come out with like a paperback, which like all the issues are in it or something to make a big volume or something. So yeah, but we do plan on having a physical release. Physical and digital release, yeah.
Yet again, Habit Gaming, he said, will you make Kenshin Chaos cheesy as Showa, as much of a light show as Heisei, or as random as Millennium? Yet again, I would not look, I didn't use any of those inspiration. I used the Legendary Universe's inspiration
Which
for me.
Is pretty much Heisei.
Yeah, well, no, because they don't use their like energy attacks as
well,
much.
yeah, but I mean that tone. Taking itself seriously.
He's talking about like cheesy or a light show or random. I guess it'd be a little bit more like Heisei than the other ones, but I would say Legendary personally, because it's like I feel like there's more of a build up to the really big attacks.
Oh yeah,
like
no,
that.
for sure. Yeah,
it's not like you're gonna see a bunch of spam.
No.
Get damaged.
And like I said, when we did Wrath of the Hybrid, that happened mostly. Like every time a beam attack happened, it was like most of the time it was built up.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I would still say like Heisei.
I still think that there's too much beam spam in that.
Yeah.
I would just say Legendary. Just say Legendary.
Tone-wise, not like...
Well, tone-wise, yeah. But
glitter
that's kind of
everywhere.
what he's talking about, though. He's saying it's cheesy as Showa.
Glitter everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And also, it varies from episode to episode. Some episodes actually play out different. Some are more like big battles, and some are kind of more just 1v1s and stuff like that.
Hydrazone 98. Tell you what, Wrath of the Hybrid really cheered me up last year when I lost the Unleashed tournament. Oh, well, we're glad that it cheered you up.
Yeah.
Who would you play as?
Aren't your dogs eating loud on purpose to ruin the stream? Are they eating? They're sleeping.
Yeah, all my dogs are sleeping right now. They're actually not being interrupted, which
I think that's me like shifting on the chair and squeaking.
The chair's kind of making noise. Also, there is a bird upstairs, so you guys might be hearing it too. So that.
Yeah, he's saying some really mean stuff.
Yeah, he's talking a lot of smack upstairs, for sure. So
I feel like the Kenshin series is a mix of Heisei and Millennium series. Well, maybe the trilogy.
Yeah, I mean we like to have doses of little cheesy show. I mean, for instance, like Return of Space Godzilla, there was that dropkick moment, or the thing where Godzilla came out of the water and like, did a drop kick of Space Godzilla, then wasn't there some kind of thing that happened in Wrath of the Hybrid that was like a cheesy show moment?
Yeah, none of that's in Kenshin Chaos.
Oh, maybe I would say that Steve Martin Jr.'s transformation. That part was kind of funny.
Or when Orga jumped off the
was like an
building and went
Ultraman
on
moment.
Godzilla's back.
Yes, that.
I love that.
Yeah, that.
He's just on the building.
Orga's my favorite
Orga is
character
my
in
favorite
Unleashed.
character in Unleashed. You,
Mega Garrus is mine.
Good taste.
And Unleashed.
I've been playing Unleashed.
I would be Titanosaurus, actually. He's just...
Oh, it's like my least favorite character.
He's like obscene and just stupid, and he's so overpowered.
I like how
him and Gaming.
he gets a hold of someone, he bites them on their neck and just throws them. That's just it's so cool. I love it. I love that game. It's so dumb.
Hamid Gaming, I wouldn't like really. I think that they did a really good job of designing. Because we're still actually in the designing process of like.
Yeah, there's
all
still a
this
couple
abilities and
things
stuff.
that we need to finalize with the character himself and his abilities. And all
He's not going to be Mecha Godzilla, the original, where he has attacks coming out of every inch of his body. There's going to be, it'll be more cohesive.
SP Goji Fan, I did manage to make a DVD cover for the Kenshin Godzilla trilogy, but it was made before the Goji Fan 93 channel got taken down. Well, hey, send it to us still. We got all of our social media links. Send it over. We would love to share that. I would love to see that, actually.
Yeah,
so,
I want to. Yeah,
yeah. So that was something we were also thinking about, is making like a DVD for the Godzilla trilogy maybe one day, but we'll see.
How long will the Kenshin Chaos episodes be? Oh, that's a good question. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah, that's right. Yep. So 5 minutes for each episode.
Do we say did we announce like the percentage of like how much will be what and what?
No, we didn't do that. They don't. That
Okay.
doesn't. Yeah,
I didn't. So yeah, there'll be 5 minutes each,
5 minutes each.
except for the finale. Probably might.
The finale might be a little longer. Yeah, just because it's a big deal. Oh, we got the link for that cover. Let's see. What does this look like?
But if it is longer, it's probably just like a couple seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
That's actually really cool.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save this real quick.
Yeah, I don't.
And
Put it in the Discord.
yeah,
But
we're gonna.
how did you get the link?
Let's see.
You can just put it in the chat right here. Click on that chat button.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't put pictures in here. Never mind. Oh, you can put a link.
Okay.
Yeah. You can put a link.
Yeah. There we go. Nope, that's
the
YouTube.
wrong link.
Oh, no.
Right
silly? Click on that.
Copy image, paste.
Copy the URL.
Well, I know, but I still have this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Now I have it. Sorry, that was the stream. There we go. Okay.
This year, I'm getting my revenge.
Here, go to the link and pull it up.
Oh,
In
that's
there?
awesome.
Yeah, I want people to see it.
Oh,
We're gonna-
that's
we're
Oh,
gonna share-
rad.
on this.
I like
I
that.
love that.
Yeah.
That's-
We're gonna share SP and DVD cover because it's actually really cool. That kind of warmed my heart a
I
little
like
bit.
that.
Oh, that's so. I'm
I put it
favoriting that.
in the
That's
Google
great.
Hangouts chat. So.
I know, but I'm looking for it here because I don't have Google Hangouts.
Oh
on
yeah,
my
yeah.
phone.
Okay. It's not far away from the beginning,
It's
from the
fine.
latest. So you're gonna.
Oh wait, I'm in top chat? No, my chat?
Let's see. Goji Rex, I like how when Orga died in Wrath of the Hybrid, when his head turned into dust. Spoilers. Some kids in the audience said Thanos multiple times would tell me they haven't seen 19. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there were a lot of. Well, and see, that's
Sean
the
came
thing.
up with that.
Exactly. Sean was the one that came up with that before the Avengers came out. So
Yeah, exactly.
we made
The
that.
Avengers copied us. So
Yeah.
like,
I'm just going to do this because it's not working.
Whoa. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. We're and after the stream, I'm definitely gonna be sharing that piece of fan art because that is just too cool. So this is SP Goji Fan's little concept. Oops, hold on. I
like
click
how in the
here.
credits, the only one that I did work on doesn't have my name credited to it. Like I worked on World Apocalypse, Return of Space Godzilla, but
No, you didn't.
no, but I know, but that's what it says on the cover, and then it says
Oh, I see.
under
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
SP Goji Fan did say that it's a prototype, so he can.
The only
yeah.
recommendation I would make right now is make Space Godzilla a little brighter and give him the actual colors on the front. If you can do in Photoshop, you can kind of change the colors. I think it looks great.
Let's see. Yeah, I gotta say, when Sean gave us the test footage for Orga's head disappearing like that, I shit my pants. I thought that was awesome. That was like the coolest thing I ever saw. So, oh, here we go. Hamid Gaming. Will the comic be canon to the series, just like Godzilla Awakening is canon to King of the Monsters? Yes, that will be canon.
Godzilla
Yeah.
Awakening is canon to 2014, not King of the Monsters.
To you.
No,
But
it's
canon to-
2014.
well, but it's part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
it is
more canon than Godzilla Awakening because Godzilla Awakening has a lot of continuity errors, but this one's really
But it's still
well.
canon. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, the comic books will be canon. Like I said, the only non-canon thing will be this Kenshin Chaos because it's a fan thing and all that stuff. It's its own thing. But the comic book and other things will do, that will be all canon, canonical, really, if you want to learn more about a certain character. So, yeah, but that I really like that cover. That was awesome. We might actually work with him to maybe make an actual cover, like an official cover for if we want to do a physical version of our Kenshin trilogy.
Oh, we already got all this. I don't think we missed anything.
The fan-made Kenshin trilogy. That's what I mean. Not.
It may
Anything
seem
else?
like you were also inspired by B movies like Mega Python versus Gatoroid.
Well, that's funny because I've never seen that. I don't watch those sci-fi, low B-rated kind of movies. I think those. So I wasn't inspired by those. I don't know if any of you guys were. But
Redzilla, all I'm gonna say is keep your eye open.
I've seen a Raging Cajun redneck alligators. That's the best one I've ever
I'll have
seen.
you know,
Oh,
Inframan inspired a ton of Wrath of the Hybrid.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh, yes!
Yes, Inframan.
I've never
Oh
seen
my
that, so yeah, I
God.
don't really know.
We started watching it. Remember, Chris? We started watching it.
We watched it in the hotel room.
Did we?
Yeah, we started watching it. It's kind of like a knockoff
Oh.
Ultraman. It was.
Isn't it Chinese?
It's Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I might know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, that was a fun show, I guess.
It was.
Oh, good.
I'm out of the loop as to what's going on.
Hamid Gaming, will you make figures of other kaiju as well in the future? Yes, we will. For our original ones, of course. Yeah, we can't do Godzilla and stuff because that's already owned. But our stuff, yes, we definitely plan on wanting to do that. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Cesar did force me to watch a bunch of those old TVB movie stuff, but I don't like them. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Chris, I feel like
Caught up to
singing.
the chat again.
That is an interesting comment. Thank you for sharing.
Caught up to
What
the
kind
chat.
of
Yes.
what kind of sing are you playing? Kind of singing.
Once again, I do want to thank all of you guys because we have more people than I thought we would, honestly.
Mhm.
So I do want to thank you guys for your participation and interest in the series. Because it's been kind of tough getting it started again and trying to tell people what it is now compared to what we did in the past. So yeah, it's but we definitely appreciate your guys' support and
yeah, it helps us,
yeah.
Get inspired and motivated to keep going.
Yeah. So Hamid Gaming, did you paint the figures of Kudajira? So no, and there's a couple reasons for that. They are unpainted. So here they are again. If you want to get another look at them.
Do you want me to grab the smaller one?
Oh yeah, if you want to do that. Yeah. So they are unpainted for a couple reasons. The first reason was because of budget. There's just not enough money, and there wasn't anyone we could find that could paint it professionally for us. Because I'm not gonna paint it myself because I'm not a good painter with figures. So that was one thing. This is the prototype, by the way. This is the one that I have at my home.
It's smaller.
It's way small. Yeah, this is not the actual one we're selling. This is the prototype. So he is all white. And so what we decided to do was, we decided to use the strength of not painting them as actually maybe a way to be a little exciting where people could paint him themselves. So what you can do is you can make your own Kudajira custom color scheme. So that's kind of like the idea behind it. So those are the reasons why he's unpainted. But hopefully in the future, when we start hopefully getting more of a revenue stream and all that stuff, we can hopefully start to hire some really good. Yeah, there you go. That's a good. Yeah. So also, I also forgot to mention the figure we're selling. The Kudajira figure, that is the Wrath of the Hybrid version.
Yeah.
We did, unfortunately, we wanted to sell the new version of Kudajira, but we just didn't have time and the resources to find a model maker. So what you're getting is the Wrath of the Hybrid look. But hey, gotta start somewhere.
I am pleased to say I'm really happy about this, but his chest mouth is intact. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, it's very hard to see on the screen, but
it is there and it's actually open.
Yeah, that's actually what was really cool about it. So I think these guys look pretty good with their.
Oh yeah, they're bigger. Maybe they could see them.
Yeah.
And you can color it yourself and make custom Kudajiras.
Yeah, so that was kind of the idea with the figure was using the weakness of not being able to paint it as a strength, being able for people to paint it themselves and make their own little cool custom. And once again, for those of you who are going to be at Chief Fest and are going to buy the figure, we would love to see your custom paint scheme. So definitely when you get home and you start painting them, definitely share it to us. We would love to share it to everyone and just kind of because that'd be awesome. So yeah.
I want to make a hot pink one, just like the most saturated pink ever.
There you go. Hot Ajira.
Valentine's edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's a sweetie.
Let's see. I'd make one black, dark red, and lavender.
Ooh.
Oh, I
that's
love
actually a
this.
cool coaster.
I love this Hana Gaming.
Kenshin-verse.
Forget the DCEU, forget the MCU, forget Star Wars, forget Harry Potter and the MonsterVerse. I'm into the Kenshin-verse.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Earlier.
Yeah.
That's the dream. That's the dream. Yeah. So yeah, this G Fest is really important to us. This is probably the most important G Fest yet for us. It's a big step, bigger than Wrath of the Hybrid was. I'll probably be more nervous for this G Fest than I was last year G with Wrath of the Hybrid. So yeah, we're just oh gosh, and it's just so cool, like just being able to see the original monster just like now in a physical form. There's just something very surreal about that. Like
Yeah.
you first see the character as a concept sketch, and then you see him get colored, and you're like, okay, now he's starting to become like he's in more livelier, and then you start to see a 3D model, and that's just you're like, oh my gosh, and then you see him like actually moving and animated, and you're like, oh, that's even cooler. And so now to see him like as a physical toy is just like wow.
So that's really
Wow.
figure.
So yeah,
I make one black, gold, and red. That'd actually be pretty cool.
that would look cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd look very like royal, like he's a
Like
king.
red inner mouth and like gold armor plating. That'd be really cool.
Ooh.
And yeah, for Spyro, for people, if you're nervous, don't be nervous coming out to a G-Fest. I say this every year. Don't be nervous. Just come up, say hi. We'll take a picture. The only thing I would ask is that you respect our privacy and our time. So when we're at the dealers, or not the dealership, when we're at the artist alley, just keep in mind that there are other people that are probably going to want to come up, and so we won't be able to talk for too long. But at the meet and greet, that's when we'll really be able to communicate with all you guys there. But yeah, definitely don't be nervous. Come up, say hi, we'll take a picture and all that good stuff. So.
Use me as an example. I went to G-Fest in 2016, and I saw him, and I was a huge fan of his channel and everything. Actually, he's the whole reason I made my channel Kiki's the only one video I took, and he knows that I was there.
Yeah.
I just didn't say hi.
Yeah, so I didn't even know he existed because he never came up and said hi. So
yeah, and so most of you will probably never get a second chance like I do unless you go to G-Fest again. So
right.
Just don't be an idiot like me and go up there and say hi.
Let's see, Hami Gaming. Will you sell posters for some of the iconic shots you might have in the series? Not a bad idea. Yeah, not a bad idea. I'd love that. Yeah.
I mean, we will be doing like storyboards for the series, so like I can clean those up and make those into some pretty cool posters.
And I'm pretty sure most of you guys would want to see more art from Danielle for sure. So
I love Danielle.
Yeah. So
I got to see the whole process behind that poster that you showed of the actual Kenshin series, the humans on it, and Kitamura and Kudajira. That was really cool.
I could post
Poster
those.
come
That'd be
together was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's outstanding.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a reason why she's the lead artist. So.
Just love those big boys.
And you're gonna get to see more of her art in the comic book.
Yeah, you're gonna see
possibly even more.
Yeah, you're gonna see her art in the comic. You're gonna see her art in the Kenshin Chaos series.
Oh, okay.
So,
you are gonna announce that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? Why not? Yeah. So, oh, I thought it was an animated series. Yes, it is. But you'll also see her art. So,
we have a really cool artistic style we're rolling with.
We have a really cool
tell
vision
them what
for
it's
this.
Like?
Why not?
Yeah.
They're here.
It's gonna be like that in Godzilla Unleashed, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like how those cutscenes were all like art, and then it'd get to the animated bits, or not animated, but like the actual gameplay itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be it's gonna kind of be like the cutscenes in Unleashed, and where like you have the characters talking, but it's just one picture, and it's it's kind of moving a little bit, like the camera's moving here and there. But that's I'm going to be drawing for that, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, and Sean was also talking about some cool background techniques that we can do 3D wise. So yeah, just stay tuned for that.
But don't worry, the fights are all going to be animated.
Fights are all in Source Filmmakers. They'll look greater than ever than all that stuff.
But I'm really excited because I think it's actually we came up with some really awesome transitions between the actual
we're
art.
Pretty proud of them.
Yeah, we're pretty happy with it.
So,
I think you guys will like the art style. It's kind of like a comic book, like coming to life.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It'll be kind of like another comic book in a way.
Let's see. Gabe Toro. Let's see. Anthony Medellin. Is there anything you're gonna sell on G-Fest or show for any concept arts. Nothing concept art right now. One day I would love to. I mean, I share or I save everything that we get as far as test shots, concept art and stuff, because you kind of should when you're doing production stuff like this. It's always good to save everything that you do because you never know when you're going to need it. Yes, I eventually we'd like to show off the concept art. As far as selling it, I don't think concept art should be sold because I think that's a little
We could sell it as like
in a way.
Art of Kenshin series book or something.
Yeah, that's right. We can make a big concept art book that has everything later down the road. We just have to build that up a little more.
After whatever it is that the concept art is out.
Right, yeah.
After
So
it's out.
once we build up more of a library of concepts, then we can maybe do something with them.
Who created the Kudajiro figure?
That was Sculptido? Hold on.
This is actually just the in-film model. This is actually the model that was used in the movie.
Yeah.
And it was just turned into a figure through a website.
So think of it as like a Godzilla suit that is like actually used in the film, like a prop. So that's technically this is a prop because it was
Kinda
used.
like an
But yeah, the site that we, exactly. Hey, there you go. The site that we went to was called Sculptio. Sculptio? Yeah.
Sculptio.
So it was actually just a company that we went to, and they, it was like mass produced kind of thing. So we had an idea. We're not going to say detail about it, but we had an idea for like having a more personalized figure, but it just fell through with budget wise and timing, and so. But it's fine. We're baby steps. We're taking baby steps. So.
What type of concept arts will you show at G-Fest? I don't think we're showing any.
Yeah, no, we're not
concept
having
art
any
at G-Fest.
concept. No.
Not like last year.
Yeah.
I guess you could kind of count the Kudajiro design. I mean, technically there could be some changes when the model's actually made, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty much finalized. The
Yeah.
model or
Yeah.
the actual new design for him.
So, I mean, we could maybe show the concept of our the other two monsters, but
We could.
that's up to Nico.
We
That's up to Nico if he wants
Yeah.
that to be shown off. So
I don't know.
we'll let him sit on that. We'll let him
Yeah.
sit on that for a bit. Unleashed characters were very cartoon. Oh yeah, well, I mean, Unleashed cutscenes as in style-wise, but not really tone or like.
Yeah, don't
Because
worry.
Danielle has her own artistic style, so they
Yeah.
won't be like exact carbon copy of that. It's just used as a template, like an inspiration on like how that could work. So yeah. So no, it won't be like a complete
This
clone.
art will be badass.
Yeah, it's not going to be
Yeah.
boring cutscenes. Trust me, not like Unleashed did. So, will you show some footage of anything you guys haven't mentioned already as a surprise for the fans over at G-Fest?
Right
Unfortunately, what?
Like right now?
No, when we're at G-Fest, if there's any like things special to show. We don't have anything being shown at the film festival this year. We don't have anything that's really ready to show right now. So unfortunately, I would have to say no on that.
But you only have to wait till
Long
next
show
year.
attack
Yeah.
will be there.
Yeah. So because this year we really focused on getting stuff ready for the Artist Alley at G-Fest. So next year, we will have a lot more to share because by then
the comic book and the Chaos series will already be out.
hopefully,
No
promises, but hopefully. So
Well, at least by then we'll have more of those.
you will
to
have
show
more
at
to show.
the
Yeah, of course,
G-Fest, yeah.
definitely. So because next year at G-Fest, we are hoping to maybe have some kind of appearance at the film festival because that's like
It'd be kind of cool. We could show the first
Yeah.
episode of Chaos.
Yeah.
Ooh.
exactly. So
Hey, Chris.
we'll
or
see.
or
Chris.
smash a couple episodes
What?
of each other.
Chris.
What? Oh, my phone turned off. My phone's off because I was worried that it was sucking up Wi-Fi. So if you messaged me, I haven't got it yet.
Okay.
So sorry. I just wanted to make sure that there were the least amount of devices using Wi-Fi right now.
You could have told me.
Okay.
No. Yours stayed.
Okay.
Yours is fine. Yeah.
So,
Did you not use 4G or
Um,
something?
Have you met Don Fry at G-Fest?
I have. I shook his
I
hand. I
know.
took a picture
Yeah.
of it, and I shit my pants. It was
Yeah.
great.
He was
I
like
met him.
drunk,
It was
I met
great.
him. It
really
was
drunk.
nice.
But
I loved it. That was like one of the best moments at G-Fest for me.
I Spirit Kudajiro can fly. If Space Godzilla can, then I'm 100% sure he can.
You know,
as well.
Hamid, you're not wrong. But then again,
Speaking of his new abilities, he has an atomic fart and launches him into the sky. That was my creation.
But then again, this new original Kudajira that isn't connected to the fan-related stuff, this Kudajira doesn't have Space Godzilla DNA. So
Or Godzilla. Or Orga.
Or yeah, so
He's completely a new thing.
He is a completely new thing.
DNA.
So yeah.
Do you want to show that,
Yeah.
Nico?
And that's why I think there's more lore connected to this version because there's actual reasons why he looks the way he does.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh, here we go. Gabe Del Toro, random weird question. If the Kenshin studio was a metal band, what would your band name be?
Kenshin Heads.
There you go, Kenshin Heads.
Kenshin
Heads.
Just always got to have Kenshin in there.
Yeah, just Kenshin.
Or
Kenshin
maybe
anywhere.
Shin Kenshin.
Yikshin Kenshin.
Is that all we got?
Yeah, we caught up to the.
It's
comments.
not bad that they were cartoony. Yeah, we'll definitely have an art style to the things, but I don't think that it'll be metal.
Full Metal Kenshin.
Yeah.
That's
Full
awesome.
Metal Kenshin. Oh, that sounds awesome.
Kenshin Heads. Everybody's loving it. What does Kenshin mean?
Doctor.
So okay, loosely, according to Google, from Google Translate for a Japanese term, it means passion, dedication. So that's like everything that goes into the series. But it is brought up to my attention that other sources may say
And he is
something
telling the
different.
truth. When I came over here and he was first telling me about that, he showed me the Google results and it actually did show what he was saying. And then when I looked it up on my own time, I found something completely different.
Yeah.
And then when I told him that, he looked it up and he saw something different.
Because what Nico and I did when we decided to name it the Kenshin series was we just Googled it. We Googled a couple terms and that's what came up. So we're like, oh, there we go. And it just had a nice ring to it. So
yeah, it was cool.
Oh, here, wait. I want to say Eddie Man has a question. This is actually gonna be funny. So, oh, my throat's kind
I
of.
didn't realize that.
I know, right? So Eddie Man says, "What's next for the Chris Kaizen channel?" What did you say in the live stream?
Just talked.
All I'll say is what's next for the Chris Kaizen is what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So there you go. All right.
Deleted. What?
Wait, didn't we do the?
Like I said, just don't be surprised.
Gabber's Bad Day will be
Don't
released
be
on
surprised if the channel just disappears.
He said,
What?
SP Goji fan said,
No,
Don't say that. You
Right.
just said that whatever happens with this is the same as.
No, that's different. No,
Someone
right
must
here,
have
like I
ripped
said,
off
my
the
focus-
Kenshin series to make Shin Godzilla, but didn't we do the split jaw before Shin Godzilla came out
We did.
in this concept art?
Yeah.
The thing that was the Shin Godzilla inspiration was the tank camera angles. That was
No,
definitely-
Sean used that as
I
inspiration.
did.
Yeah.
But
Everything
whole-
after
but-
that was pretty much Shin
they
Godzilla
already
inspiration.
Made that shot. Before
That's
we-
what I'm saying. Did it just come out wrong? Did it not?
Yeah, no, but the split jaw thing was supposed to be a thing that Kujiro was supposed to do, and once again, limitations, we couldn't do it. But this next one, he will be able to do that. So,
He's gonna do all that nifty stuff.
all right.
What happened to Gabra? Didn't you say you would revive it?
Like I said, I still would love to do something with Gabra's Bad Day,
He still has them.
but it might fall under the Kenshin Studios. Who knows? We'll see. We need other kind of content. So that's why we rebranded it to that name. It gives us more opportunities.
Will
So
the backstory of Kudajira play a big part in his story, or will it be a mini flashback or something like that?
Kudajira has a huge part to deal with in Kitamura's backstory in the comic. So yes. So Kudajira will make an appearance in the comic.
And it will also be retold inside of the actual
The main installment. Yeah.
installment.
So
2 questions. Will you have any 3-inch scale figures, and will Chenzo
Chenzo. It's
Chenzo
Chenzo.
be doing music for the series again?
So let's see. 3-inch scale figures, I would love to in the future, but it's very costly. And Chenzo will be doing music for us for everything, really, because he's just awesome. So
We're even making music for the comic book.
Maybe if we do like a, I know that sometimes they put comic books and then they put them into a video form.
We're putting the notes in Braille on the comic book.
Yeah, there we go.
What does Kaizen mean from your YouTube channel name, Chris?
Kaizen means just to constantly improve. And that's what I'm doing. Constantly trying to improve.
It's also the name of your character, your Space Godzilla.
Yes, that's actually, it is the name of that character. Which that character, Danielle and I are working on stuff too and behind the scenes as well. So
more Kenshin Studios.
More Kenshin Studio stuff. Exactly. So like I'm saying, Chris Kaizen, it's just this. This is mainly what I'm going into. So yeah. So basically, Chris Kaizen is dead.
This is going a lot better than I was.
I'm not dead. So, you know,
there's a lot of people in here. I'm really happy with how many people turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Will you make Mecha Kudajira?
GFanX, will you make Mecha Kudajira? That would look interesting. I don't know. Maybe Danielle could whip up a quick little sketch, you know, during G-Fest or something.
After Godzilla blows his middle head off, we'll turn him into Mecha Kudajira.
Right. Maybe Kitamura comes from Nebula M77, his home planet. Nope.
Oh.
No ties to that.
Where is your credit? What? Oh.
You saw him at the show.
Oh, okay. That's the thing.
So,
We have
let's see.
the art made for it, so we can prove that we had these ideas before.
Yeah. This should, it is dated. Yeah. So, yeah. Will you see D-Man 1954 since he is going to G-Fest this year? Yeah. I hope so. I hope. Definitely.
This time you read the hype group.
I know. D-Man
we were
still.
bugging about that.
We were bugging him. Yeah, we're like, if only we had a certain YouTuber that could constantly talk about our series, like he talks about Godzilla. You know, that'd be great. You know, just who could it be though?
Maybe have Kudajira mutate further. Well, this new design is kind of like a mutation.
Yeah, I mean that's what Kudajira is a mutation for sure. So.
Being a Godzilla fan for nearly 17 years, I've finally gotten a crush on a female character, Dr. Lin Chen from the new movie. Really? Okay. Not the girl from GMK. That's
that again?
That was like the main female Chinese or Japanese. Is she Chinese? I think she's Chinese. I don't know.
She's the girl connected with Mothra.
Oh
no, that's Ling. That's Ling. The one that said Queen of the Monsters. The one at the end who says "for now." That girl.
Oh, she has like one line, so I don't even remember.
Also, she had a bunch of lines. She was
I've only seen it once. Right?
Oh, and she's the one after Sam says, I think she said gonorrhea, and she's like Ghidorah.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Hamid Gaming. 2 questions. What's the genre of the series, and what will the theme be? Volcanic background, reinforced water. Well, genre-wise, it's in the kaiju genre. You know, theme-wise, I mean,
like setting or visual style. Or,
yeah, setting. I mean, we have a volcano in mind, Nico, with one of the monsters. So, pretty much just, I guess, wherever the monsters take us.
I think it's gonna change, like any movie.
And alien worlds is another thing. So.
But we see Derek get slapped in the nose at G-Fest, or we get to see Chris get slapped in the nose again at G-Fest.
Maybe I'll slap him.
They'll slap each other.
Hey, I'm fashionably late.
Hey, the Toho Society. What's up, man?
Oh, what's up?
If the series becomes a success, I can
Oh, wait, dude. I love this. GFanX. Here's an idea. Kudajira versus Kudajira. Oh, that's a good idea. We should, it's a funny idea. We'll take that into consideration.
What was that volcano about? Great topic change. What do you have any plans to make a Kenshin video game?
Yeah, we already talked about this earlier, but yeah, if we had the chance to make a Kenshin video game, it would totally be a fighting game, the spiritual successor to Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for sure. Yeah, we just need more monsters for a roster.
We need an investor.
How do you know that we're not already in the MonsterVerse?
Okay. Changing topic. If the series becomes a success, I can imagine the Kenshin series could enter the MonsterVerse. Oh, that what you were just
That's
reading?
what I was reading.
Oh, you didn't.
So you did not ever do a good job at moving on.
I thought you were talking about something different.
Nope.
One more question, Chris. You say you want to keep playing video games so you can do live sessions. I don't know if I'm as you could see that my internet was complete and utter shit at the beginning of this, so I don't know if live streams are in the cards for the future.
Chris, I want your opinion on Nickelback.
I like Nickelback.
I love Nickelback too.
I have no problem
We
with it.
might as well pack our shit now because you just killed the Kenshin series.
Might as well.
Oh,
Yeah, there'll be
no.
there'll be an article, like a news article, like, oh, Chris, producer of Kenshin Studios, likes Nickelback, hate them.
They're gonna be appearing in the Kenshin series.
He's
Gonna be
talking about the
doing
thing.
soundtrack.
SP Goji, we were actually in this. No, it was after the stream ended, and we were still talking for a little bit. He
Yeah.
actually made that post. So, yeah.
Let's see. Maybe have Kudajiro rise from a volcano or something. Maybe there's another kind
Maybe
of monster
Kudajiro
that-
eats the volcano. You think of that?
Maybe, but maybe there's another kind of monster that will come from a volcano.
Maybe the volcano comes out of Kudajiro.
I'm trying to give suspense. Shut up.
It is now.
They're just assuming with the way that the volcano is
Will
involved.
Kudajiro become an anti-hero? No, he's full-fledged mean bad guy.
He's evil.
Yeah, he's evil.
Using McDonald's.
He's not purposely evil.
You're using McDonald's.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys realize
I know,
this
right?
is actually McDonald's.
You know that we're at McDonald's right now, right?
Yeah.
You see that picture? That's the owner of this McDonald's establishment.
I don't know why D-Man 1954 was thinking of quitting when he made that poll. It was kind of a joke when he was talking to Chris and I.
Yeah, it was a joke.
It was a joke.
I don't think he's planning on quitting with Godzilla.
Oh, I'm surprised someone still remembers that. Oh my god.
Oxygen Destroyer is more fitting in the Kenshin series.
We could do
Well,
a casual
At least if
rebranding,
we
like the Carbon Destroyer.
used
Uh-oh.
They die.
I think.
Either they're thinking really hard at my suggestion, or they died.
I think they died.
No,
They
they're
can
still thinking.
Stream can still hear us though because it's Hangouts, but
I'm still thinking.
so
Oh,
I
they,
think they love my idea so much they had like a mini stroke. So
so should we just keep going then?
yeah, sure. Who wants to?
All right.
Damn you, McDonald.
How about Kudajiro becoming super old, fragile, and weak at the very end of the series to the point where he can't even fend off the easiest monsters? He'll be mere shadow of what he used to be.
Yeah,
That-
he'll have
that is-
glasses. also
why is that
gross.
so? Why is that so deep? Why is that super deep? Heavy, new constant military vehicle and weapons in the series. Have you met Louise Duran at
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. I've met him before. Either they have
Who did
techno
you
issues.
turn into a
Oh, they left, but we're somehow still streaming.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's because it's Hangouts.
Oh, it's because it's so we're still streaming. All right, that's nice. That's cool.
that's neat.
Yeah,
Could Kudajiro turn it into a burning form? I don't think so.
not off the table, but not right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't really need a burning form.
Oh, they want us to wrap up the stream.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
Oh, they're dead. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna speak for Chris, Aiden. Thank you guys so much for joining us for the stream. I really appreciate seeing all of you guys come here. Is there anything you guys want to say?
You go first, Sean.
you can come to the table. They want to see you, and I'll see you in spirit.
Well, I'll have my laptop with me. You'll be a little screen.
Oh wait.
I'll be
hold
a
on.
little robot.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, I didn't know you could. Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
We're back.
Don't leave, guys. It's
Do you
all.
want us
It's
to wrap
okay.
up the stream or not?
That's the thing too. I was about to mention that we are going to wrap up soon, so now's the better time than ever to say, "Hey, we're going to wrap up soon." So,
and if we die randomly again, that'll probably be it.
yeah. So okay, sorry about that. Okay. So yeah. So we're going to wrap up in like 10 minutes before we
okay.
die again. So yay.
Don't play. It's going to lag.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we take back the goodbyes and just save it for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
later.
never mind.
Oh, see, they were still in it. I told you.
The stream wasn't. Oh.
No, because we made the Google Hangouts call. So just because we left, they were still there because we didn't stop it. on the other.
Good. Then hopefully you guys were entertaining.
Wait, you told us to wrap it up, so we were saying goodbye.
See, Chris,
Oh.
you don't need us
I
anymore.
didn't know the stream was still on. I thought it was gone because I was okay. Whatever.
Mommy,
They don't
Daddy,
need
I'm
us anymore,
tiny.
man.
All right. Well, yeah. So okay, basically just repeat what you guys were just saying.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, I do want to answer Gabe's question. He's
Oh, yeah.
asking me if I'm excited about the X Plus Orga. And dude,
Oh yeah.
that is the most beautiful looking figure I've ever seen.
Didn't
Orga,
Dope Pope make it?
he's
Yeah, it was made by Dope Pope.
Dope Pope. You know, he was commissioned to make it, and it's just so perfect. Like,
Yeah.
and they even put in the pupils in his eyes. They're very hard to
Mhm.
see, but like it's so perfect, and it's like Orga finally gets a decent looking figure, and it comes with a Millennium.
Yeah.
And it's so cute. I'm getting it for my birthday on Monday, or I'm pre-ordering it.
That's
and
awesome.
That's
I'm
nice.
so excited. And he deserves it, and it's his 20th anniversary this year. It's the year of Orga, everyone.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna kind of wrap it up. But once again, guys, I know that they all said their goodbyes, but we didn't. So, but really, honestly, we appreciate how many of you really, came here. We honestly did not expect to have a lot of people show up.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So, yeah, we definitely appreciate your guys' support. And like I said, the future looks super bright for this group. I've never been so sure about anything as far as being a creator, artist, whatever.
This live stream was very reassuring too.
Yeah, it was. We needed that. We really needed this with your guys' support in the comments, because without that also just makes it harder to do this. But since we've seen how many people are so excited about this, that just made this a lot better. We just got a little bit of more of a boost of passion again. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for showing up here. Do you have anything to say?
Hamid Gaming, I'm with you, man. I love Mega Gearus too. She's my girl. So I'll just say that real quick. But yeah, thank you guys for being so welcoming.
Yeah, no, it was really awesome. So thank you guys. Future's gonna be awesome. Is there any other last things you guys want to say before we leave?
I said it before, but show up to the table so they can meet you and I can meet you in spirit.
Yeah,
There you
I wanna
go.
meet y'all.
Maybe what we'll do is if, well, Wi-Fi doesn't seem to be our friend right now, but if maybe Wi-Fi works there, we might be able to set up something to where we can do like some kind of video
yeah,
chat.
that'd be
We're at
cool.
a convention with
That'd be
almost like 1,000-something people there with on their phones.
That's what I mean, if it allows it. So
Yeah.
I don't think it will, but hey, it'd be cool if it does. So I don't know.
Maybe at the meet and greet.
Yeah, the meet and greet maybe. Yeah, because we'll be outside, so that might help with the thing. So yeah, but once again, awesome that you guys showed up. Thank you so much, and this was fun. So
Potatoes.
potato. Oh yeah, Gabe loves to do the potato thing.
All right.
What the name of the two monsters? All right. Do you want to give them one more thing for them, Nico?
Do I?
Yeah.
We only know one of them, don't we?
Only one.
Only one?
We only
The
have
first one that you made.
We only have a name for one.
Yeah, we only have there for one. All right. Do we want to give the name? I mean,
That's up to you.
That's what he's asking.
all right. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
First monster's name is Raikusu.
Boom.
Here's
All right.
check.
There you go.
And one last thing, and I'm gonna end this on a hang up because I gotta get going. I gotta get packing. I gotta get packing and get ready for a trip.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for joining the stream. Thank you guys so much for asking questions.
And once again, guys, Nico is the brainchild. He's the one who made everything, not me. He's the brainchild behind it all.
And I'll possibly see you at G-Fest.
Yeah, I see what he's doing there. See you later, man.
Later, man.
see ya.
All right. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for the stream. And also, once again, thanks for like dealing with all that internet crap, by the way, all the technical
Yeah.
issues. That's awesome. Thank you guys for staying throughout all that.
So embarrassing,
So-
Chris.
All right. Cool. Well, once again, thank you guys so much. Can't say thank you enough for all your guys' support. And
Definitely.
yeah, we will see you guys at G Fest.
Have a good
Stay
one,
big, Kenshin fans.
Good God.
Be safe.
Bye.